if you didn't hear the whatever they're called, the Sacklers or whatever from Purdue Pharmacy, they create OxyContin. They got sued for like $7 billion or something like that, and everyone's saying, well, we will put a financial number on how much you hurt people with your opiates, and the thing is that what they don't put a financial number on is how many people they help with their opiates, because there are people like me who have had times in their lives where they couldn't function at all. Like the workplace would not be functional without opiates for a lot of people. And it definitely wouldn't be functional without tramadol for a lot of people. And it definitely wouldn't be functional without naproxen or naproxen sodium for a lot of people. People like me. I still take naproxen every day. And I've taken tramadol every day at one point. And I took Vicodin every day at one point. And I couldn't get OxyContin after I hurt my leg. I snapped my Achilles tendon, and it was the worst thing ever that I was stuck on Vicodin, that they wouldn't let me have a stronger painkiller, especially because I don't drink. And that's the thing about, like, who's really at fault for the opioid crisis? The cops. Why? Because opioids are going to exist no matter what. And you will never convince me that the Sacklers are the reason that opioids exist. Like, that's the bottom freaking line. And if they're going to exist no matter what, how our society handles drugs affects how our society gets hit by drugs. And so we all handle opioids by what? Oh, it's so bad. We got to cry all the time. We got to stop everyone that has opiates. We're not allowed to, like, let's go arrest every freaking doctor that's ever given out an opiate. Oh, you're a doctor that gave opiates to someone and they drink alcohol, so they became addicted to drugs and they didn't listen to you when you said don't drink alcohol? Oh, we're going to put you in prison, or we're going to ruin you. We're going to make sure you don't have a license. We're going to make sure that you don't ever want to prescribe opiates because it's just not worth it. I'm a doctor. I prescribe a lot of things. I don't think it's worth it. Like, honestly, I think it's unethical for me to not prescribe opiates, but it's not worth it. Because it's also not going to happen that I'm not going to go to. I don't want to go to jail. So all I'm saying is, the government wants to make sure that we don't all have opiate addictions, not by educating us, like not by creating an online education program that's mandatory that you take 3 times by the time you get out of middle school. You've taken it in 3 different grades, in different ways, and it always tells you that if you drink alcohol with Vicodin, then you will get addicted. And all I'm saying is, I don't think anyone you can say that opiates are addictive, like that Vicodin specifically is addictive without alcohol, but I have never experienced opiate withdrawal if I wasn't drinking. Like, the only time I got addicted to opiates once, because I like never drank, and the next thing you know, I started drinking with pills because this guy told me to. You know, this guy I've talked about, he chopped off someone's arm. He's a tattoo artist from Colorado Springs. His dad had like 5 copies of the electric Kool-Aid acid test on his bookshelf, which is a story about the first time acid LSD was distributed in the United States. So this guy, I was getting a tattoo at his house, and he and this guy comes over that I didn't know, and this guy, he tells me that if you're going to do Vicodin, you're supposed to double the prescription and drink 6 beers or something or drink 4 beers or something like that. And I did. I don't know why, because I'm an idiot. And then I got addicted, and then I quit. I had to quit because I knew I was addicted. Like, it was like quitting cigarettes. But because you might get addicted to cigarettes, you should probably have them illegal. No, what we should do is ban alcohol. Like, really, because what's the problem with all the other drugs? Alcohol. Everyone's going, no, I'll never have sex. And that's the truth, is that our society would have way less sex without alcohol. So we should probably have alcohol legal so that we can all have sex. But in reality, like some of us would much rather have Vicodin and no alcohol. So like maybe some of us can like have opiates. Like maybe we are like, can we just ban alcohol? No, you can't get elected president unless unless you drink. And a lot of the people in the political world drink a lot because they're constantly around free alcohol, and it gets really hard to resist. And that's the thing. Alcohol makes me stupid. Alcohol makes me retarded. Marijuana doesn't. Marijuana makes me calm down and think rationally and like really like don't overreact. Alcohol makes me an idiot.